Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jimokash. We're back with another video. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves today. As you can tell by the background, I'm by the sea. You know, I decided to come out, get some fresh air, and sit down by the sea and talk to y'all for real, for real. So, but let me ask y'all something though. Actually, think about it. I want y'all to think about this instead. Imagine a person that working a 9 to 5 is still struggling. So, can you imagine a person that's actually unemployed? And I feel like, I feel like this conversation has to happen, bro, because, you know, I had a conversation the other day at work that really opened my eyes, bro. And I just want to share with y'all, to be honest with you, because I feel like this is something that don't get talked about on a regular. So let me just cut it straight, right? So sometime last week, I work a 9 to 5. I'm on my job, and you know, I went in the store to pick up some stuff. My 9 to 5 is to manage different stores, you know, around the area or wherever district I gotta go to. So my job is I basically cater to different stores. So I went to this particular store, and I also went there to buy something, but also went there, you know, for my job or whatever. And this female was inside of there, and she was new. So I asked her, "Oh, you're new?" She's like, "Yeah." But she's thankful that she got a job because she was unemployed for so much months. And I looked at her, I'm like, "Yo, you know, that's some real shit. At least you got a job, because it's really hard out here, and it's really," I could imagine what she was struggling with. Especially, she told me that she had kids, she still had bills to pay, and she literally told me that she was struggling, you know. And I'm over here struggling, and I'm working a 9 to 5, so I could imagine how she feels. You feel me? So she was telling me she's so grateful, she's so thankful for her job. You know, she's just thankful, bro. So I asked her, you know, "So you get days off?" And she got vacation days. She's like, "Yeah, she do, but she don't want to take them." So I'm like, "Oh, so you work every single day?" She's like, "Yeah, she choose to." She asked the boss agreed with it. She went ahead and, you know, work every day. So I'm asking her why. She said because when she was unemployed, she wasn't making anything at all. So now that she's available to work at 9 to 5, she don't want any days off. You feel me? She has kids, she got bills to pay. So basically, there's no excuses for a day off, because she needs all the money she could get, because she remembered the time when she was unemployed. You feel me? And that right there kind of hit me different, bro. I didn't think about it because, you know, I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to be unemployed. I want to make sure I get money coming in, because I don't want to be a lazy person. But at the end of the day, some people are not even just lazy. It's just certain circumstances that had happened to them. You feel me? You know, because, you know, you got bills to pay, you got rent, you got groceries, bro. And most people are still living paycheck to paycheck, working a 9 to 5, bro. Think about, like, if people with steady income are still struggling today, imagine the ones with no paycheck at all, bro. And that's, I don't know, bro. When someone doesn't have a job, it's just not even about they don't have any money. It's just about the circumstances that they in right now, bro. It's way deeper than that, bro. Like, for instance, like, your dignity gets worn out because, you know, work gives people a sense of purpose. When people work a 9 to 5, it gives them a sense of purpose. When you are unemployed, sometimes you feel like you're less of a person, and you shouldn't feel that way. Like, you're not providing, you're useless, you're not respected amongst others just because you're unemployed. And that will definitely eat your pride away. So, and once that happens, depression starts to happen. You know, they'll start to pile up, you feel stuck, and it just gets to you mentally, bro. And I feel that because one day you wake up with nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? No income, you know, nothing. And anxiety builds up. And all of that, when all that happens, it transforms into like survival mode, bro. So instead of planning your future, you're just thinking, like, how do I eat today? How do I pay rent this month? You feel me? And it shrinks your whole vision down to just getting by. That's all that matters at this point. Just getting by. When you reach that type of level, you feel me, of survival mode. And then all of that eventually turns into desperate decisions. Whereas in some people will do things they never thought they would do just to feed themselves. You feel me? You feel me? And that shit's wild, bro. And I didn't really think about it like that because, you know, think about it. If someone working a 9-to-5 job that's making 40K to 50K a year and still struggling, you could just imagine a person that doesn't have that has zero income, bro. Just imagine that, bro. Sit back and think about it. You feel me? I'm over here cussing the whole world out like I'm struggling, I don't got shit, and I'm employed. And you got people out there that's not employed. So imagine how they feel. You feel me? And that's just crazy. I got friends too, bro, that has a house, work at 9 to 5, and they're complaining every single day. They're actually thinking about selling their house just because they can't keep up with the mortgage. So just imagine a person that's unemployed, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it hits me different or I don't know, bro. It just hit me different, bro, because I didn't thought about it that way because I'm always a person like, oh, I gotta get it. Ain't no way I'm sleeping. Ain't no way I'm lazy to get the money. I don't want to be unemployed. I'm that lazy. But it's not really, sometimes it's not even laziness, bro. It just sometimes it happens. You feel me? You know, people be applying for jobs and no one is hiring because I've been applying for different jobs as well. And and I know I'm qualified for it, but I'm still not getting the job. You know why? It's just some bullshit, bro. We live in a society that's on some bullshit, to be honest with you, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. I'm using this as a lesson, to be honest with you, because like the cashier, she was so grateful for every single hour she got, bro. No days off. Why? Because she remembered what it felt like to have nothing. You feel me? She remembered what it felt like to have nothing at all, bro. And a lot of us cannot even relate to that situation because some of us get a job and we quit the next day, the same week, because life struggles hasn't hit us that hard. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Don't get too comfortable at that job. You know, gratitude doesn't mean staying stuck. It just means respecting the grind while you're building something better for yourself. You feel me? So just respect the grind. Think bigger than the grind. You know what I'm saying? Don't just work a 9 to 5 to survive. Use it as a stepping stone to build the life you want. Because the job is the foundation, but your dream is the house. You feel me? Quick video, bro. It's really hot out here, but I'm enjoying the scene, and I just decided to do a video, bro. Like, think about it, bro. You working a 9 to 5 and you're struggling. So just imagine a person that's unemployed. What happening to them? And if you're unemployed because of your own decisions, then grow up, bro. Life ain't gonna hand it to you. You gotta go out there and get it, bro. But if you're unemployed and you're still trying to gain a job or something like that, keep going, bro. It's not an end of it. It's not an end of you, bro. All right. So I'm just reminding you, being unemployed is not your identity, okay? It's just your situation right now, okay? So you only need one yes. You only need one job. You only need one opportunity, bro, for someone to believe in you and for you to believe in yourself. So, you know, I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. I've been there before. I've been unemployed before. I know how it feels. But even being unemployed, you can be working on yourself, bro. There's no excuses. You know, you could how could I put it? You could learn something new, bro. Sharpen your skills, learn a skill, build discipline, bro. And at the same time you doing that, when the opportunity opens the door for you, or when the door opens the opportunity for you, you'll just be ready to walk right through that door. You feel me? So if you're unemployed right now, don't give up, okay? It's not the end. All right? Every storm runs out of rain eventually, bro. So keep going. Your job will come, your chances will come, bro. But don't waste this, all right? Don't waste the season. Use it for better, bro. So when the opportunity, like I said before, comes, you're ready, bro. So I just want to give a big shout out to you guys. If you guys are still here watching my YouTube video, enjoying the nice views of the sea, you know, drop that like, leave a comment, you know, peace.